So it, it, it just makes sense to me, little old me, that, well, I'm probably going to close down a lot of my videos here. And I know we've all heard this. It's like, well, we'll believe it when we see it. Sure. Just shut your mouth and get it done. The bottom line is, well, I will be opening it up to raise it, to make it something that will pertain to feeding into my life, my home, the fact that I need help and support with it, period. And I can, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's coming up. And it can't be just to support my home so I can sit here like this. And no, no, I'm changing a lot. If you look at my last video, I haven't been putting it up. So I'm doing a most recent take here because it's after the full moon. I know, not because, but it's just because. I don't have anybody to talk to. That's why I do this. And I think that somebody might be able to hear me. I'm here to tell you that you should take your chances more. You should, you know, we might not, and I'm going in general, don't take this personally, a lot of people. See, in general, when you find people that will help you in your life and stuff, it's usually mutual, by the way. You have a mutual attraction, and then, and that's necessary. See, for your transformation, it's not necessary for you to be in a discordant relationship. See, eventually you're going to find discord. See, but you don't want it to be across the board that there's discord. Like you have a Mars square Mars and you have a Venus square Venus and your Mercuries don't even trine or harmonize, and you have a Moon square Moon. You people are ships in the night. And if you don't believe me that that's possible, that there could be ships passing in the night and they'll never have anything to do with each other, you're not looking around you, are you? You're full of it everywhere. So how do you even connect? Well, if you see, first of all, you should have a knack for chemistry and feeling, and you don't see. This is the problem: is that people don't have feeling. They're going by mind, and they're doing a mental status, and I think men are more susceptible to that. Now we're getting into the religion. I've been telling you, uncovering the real religion here. First of all, Christ Jesus is a woman figure. That's the feminine there. Not saying that it can't be possible that a man can't be crucified for his ultra sensitivity, saying no to some people that are absolutely brutal. Now it's getting, because they get reactive abuse, and he's hung up there with fucking her. Good. Now men and women suffer. I'm beyond it. You can become love. Both men and women can become love, and that's the key. See, that's the religion here, and then the ritual is sex. Believe it or not, that's the original ritual. The higher learning tool is your body. This is a controversial subject matter. Minute fucking three and 13 seconds? Already I just penetrated something that needs to fucking be heard. But I'm a 50-year-old woman, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. It's not mine. It's not even yours, personally. It's all of ours as humanity. I say I'm humanity. Thank you for your donation and supporting me in this time of uncertainty, because I am going through a change. I can see something more and more. And I have a lot of options. This is the thing, it's like I have a lot of options. But see, here's the thing. I don't have options if they're going to take my property away. Now, I got in a jam, and I think I can get out. It's not much money that I owe, and I don't even think that that's legal for them to try to take my property for just a little bit amount of money. When I have it on grandfather clause, and if they're changing laws from the time that it was on grandfather clause, when it has anything to do with taxes, no, I have to go to court and I have to talk to them. So I'm kind of ready to do that, but not really. I don't want to do that. Who wants a life of total distraction like that? I'm seeing how distracted we get because of the money system. I want to talk more about this. There have been so many fucking downloads, and I'm so sorry that I'm not able to give them to you. I'm distracted. Royally. And if I promise you, if I can get to my private self and into what I'm precisely supposed to do here through communications, see, this is the thing that I do for me. See, it's like I've never been able to not do what I wanted to do, what really pushed me as a passion to figure something out and like come up with some masterpiece. That's my life. Musically, I left a legacy behind when I was 11 anyway. I left one here too with just whoever it is I played with. In fact, I've gotten nods from people playing on stage with professional musicians. They have looked over me and at nod because I know I'm a musician, and when they know when we have, see, I just got approval from God right there. See, I'm not a people. No, you don't be a people. You be a God people. There's people, and then there's God people. See, you don't be a people pleaser. You seek approval from God. See, and that's the thing that you get a feeling from the inside and out. It can be approved all around you. Really, really. Yeah. See, this is controversial because some people, most of the population, are distorted from just bad geometry. And so when they come up against the good geometry, they say, yeah, but no, but do we have to do that? I mean, no, because look, I'm not really like that. And they start feeling handicapped, right? And there you go. And it's like, well, why do we have to, we're not really making you feel that way. You're feeling that way, right? See now, oh God, there's so much shit downloading. I'm not sure if any of this is coming out right. Oh God, have mercy. See, I want help okay, I want help with my life still. God, Kimcast, you're awesome. Kimcast has made big donations to me. Well, I'll say not big, but no, the $100 and the $50 donations are fucking huge for me. I know how much money that is. I don't know. See, I don't know how to thank people because I know that you don't want to thank you. I know how that is. You didn't do it for the thank you. You know that we're in a process here, right? And because it came from love and a very beneficial place to me, like just if we were to associate up close, you would see that we can work together really well. Well, we have, well, the Jupiter trine Venus is like, oh my God, I've never really experienced that. I need that more in my life, right? Yeah, yeah, no. Certain parties here, now that I think about it, if I look at their Jupiter, I think they have Jupiter at the late degree Sagittarius, and it squares my Venus. No, those people are kind of running a hard game on you. They're going to take your money. I'm an astrologer. You look at it. It really saves you a lot of trouble if you learned astrology, and you can see chemistry there too. You can see when people don't get along. You can see chemistry. It's so weird because we're living in the age right now that people don't know that they don't get along, and see. They think that they have to work it out, right? They're like, no, you make it work because, and they're all holy about it. Like, yeah, I am more nicer than you, or something like that. It's like, no, you're getting more and more numb, and somebody is getting diseased, right? Because they know better and they get sick. Yeah, because they've lost geometry. See, you're not for everybody. I was just talking about you could be very well. You can see it. I do people's charts, and I'll look at it, and it's like, yeah, we will never know each other ever. We're ships in the night. It's surprising that we're associating right now, right? But no, there's a little bit of an association, no, and you can see it. But then after a while, no, when you see these like a lot of discordant, just completely off aspects, you're just ships in the night. No aspect at all. No aspect at all. Like it's not a close degree, 9-degree trine, or a square. Oh God, see, there's many fish out there. See, this is what's interesting is that, yeah, you should, see, I would love to open up a dating service. What it really is that if you have a question about if the person you're dating is the one for you, if you don't already feel it, see, that's the thing is that people that already know how to feel it and they get involved, see, they probably get in too thick and they're having a problem and then they want answers. And that's when they go to divining tool people. They go to a fucking guru or a tarot throw reader, and they all do it every day just to figure out what their partner is feeling. No, no, let's not have that kind of a civilization. You can throw all of these means through which we communicate and point at an experience in reality, which that's what astrology is also. It just happens to be really like tapping into the fucking Akashic records. There is something going on with it. There is something going on with this reality. And it's particularly the human aperture. See, I've been studying this. And if I was more and more stable, I would be making, okay, so I missed so many times when I wanted to say a precise message. See, babes, this is who I am. I'm a communicator, and it's made me enough little bit of cash where I think, God, maybe this is possible for me. It really did relieve a little bit of my life of having to deal with something that I think brings me less joy, which might not even have like my the way that I express myself and stuff. Yeah, up close you can see they're kind of like they don't want to know what's here because they want what they want. And if if they can prove me wrong, that would be amazing. But nobody has the time to. And really, in 3D, nobody is in contact. But if you happen to be reading, looking at this, I don't know. You're my friend. If you keep looking at it, Patsy. I keep picking on you. I don't know. I know that our Mercury's square, and you're a 29-degree fucking Aries. Happy birthday, by the way. And I don't know. I'm picking on you because um, you were one of the first ones that piped up on my darn, um, and uh, and then Kim Cast is helping me out immensely, telling me her story, and I run it back, and I'm like, God, this is everybody's story is not the same, but it's the kind of the same entity, and I don't know. As far as the narcissism and the toxic people and all stuff, I've always been able to steer clear. That's my story of my life. I know they're there, and I call them handicapped people. I call them less fortunate. They don't know how to love people for what they have, like who they are. They don't know how to be interested in them and say, God, that's interesting. And let them be what they are as far as whatever it is going on. They don't know how to set their self aside, like everything that they're doing in their life, and say, I can see. The thing is, yeah, I swear, you're just in a certain state that's uplifted. You're more in a higher vibrational frequency, so you don't really go to envy and or even pity, right? So it's time to raise our vibrational frequency. See, that's what I'm doing. I have to, or I will get sick and I will die of something. See, I want support now. Blessed be this moment right there, right now. Thank you, Lord Jesus and God. Really, it's my grandmother, my mother, all these people that I'm surrounded with. I smelled her scent. I'm sorry I'm not putting these videos up, but when I do put the videos up that are later than this very video now, which is I'm in least better shape there, you'll see that I'm going through a ringer. It's because I didn't eat and sleep. It has nothing to do with just my inner that doesn't handle um, being like letting in the loveless and godless society. And they are indeed practicing fake love and fake God. So, and I would love to be able to expand on that. See, I have Neptune, the planet of the higher octave of Venus and or love, going over my ascendant, which is what you're looking at now. My ascendant is your ascendant is your rising sign. That's the first thing you see at a party. That's what guards you at a party, and you're being your rising sign. For me, I'm having to dress down, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, narcissist. They don't want me to steal the show, and I don't want to steal the show unless I get on stage and you fucking bet, baby. You better keep up. You want to practice music with me? Are you going to play my music? Okay. I played with people enough to where they can't play a 6-time waltz, and I'm like, oh. I have to pull back and I say, okay, so what do you want me to work on with you? You're going to use me to tighten up everything and put the flesh on everything because I can do everything. I could play lead guitar, I could play the piano, I could play the drums, I could actually sing now. I thought I knew how to sing. Thanks for listening to this. This is not an ego, babes. And when women go like this, we're not trying to allure you. You just are naturally allured. There's nothing we can do about it. God, the subject matter of men and women right now, the real problem on the plane. I'm looking for sanctuary. I have sanctuary already. I was wondering, really, the sanctuary is the higher vibrational frequency. I'm wanting to buy time. See, I had given myself no option. I never had an option. See, I was up to trying to be exposed to options. When you are ready for love, that's what you're doing. And you let it in, and then you realize, well, what am I really doing? Well, did you give yourself any option, really? Or was that just the first thing it came? See, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm realizing that now. And see, because my option would be something, see, I don't do the average fake love shit. I mean, and that, yeah, I guess I can do enough with this money that's coming in from now I have a partner or see, um, uh, no, I don't want to do that now. I can't. There's something going on, and I don't take it personally, but no, I think that social media can help us with the economics trouble. It shouldn't be that we think we have to go homeless now because, well, I just can't seem to do the one-on-one because I don't make enough money. It's not fair to them. They don't value what I give them, so it's just a constant breadcrumbing and stuff like that, right? I don't want to do any of it. Right now, my back is hurting because I feel that, like, the no support, it's about support. I've never felt this in my life. And all I am asking the crowd here, and I'm going to title this just right, is to help me out a little bit. And I want more people to do this. God Almighty, if freaking if 50 people sent me what Kimcast did, I would we would find out what's really going on here. We really would. See, if there was a socialist system that said, you know what, we finally busted the code. There's a bank that's yours. It's not the billionaires over there. It's not Mark Zuckerberg's anymore. It's yours. See, but you have to go through electronics. And you do everything electronically. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, because they're the ones who fucking are stealing it. Play the game. Babes, the information that I'm getting, I'm going to keep honing it for as long as I can, as I have access to this. I have options. See, I want to get a donation that will bring me to the point where I can get at least a year and a half or 2 years. See, no, okay, so I can look at my astrology and tell you when I'm going to be ready to make solid, I will be making solid moves in my life. I can see the structure because babe, I'm humanity. And everybody, when they feel these planets going into Aries, Saturn, when Saturn goes into point zero, resetting. Babes, we are doing such a fucking reset. It's amazing because Saturn is the ruler of the control system. And it just got dissolved by Pluto. It's in Pisces right now, visiting with Pluto. It is such a magical time. And it's so important that we keep our vibrational frequencies on high so we can have our most creative self, our hands, doing what we can with what we have to expand into something what's meant for us from what we have. And it's very illusory, right? It's very illusory when it comes to money and wealth. That's what I'm experiencing right now because I can't do a fucking thing with it. Neither can you, by the way. It's just a burden. It's a nuisance to your life. You don't even. I know that. See, I'm a woman, and I know I can't own anything here, but my behaviors. There's a philosophy. It's not a philosophy. It's a be with. It's a. What's the opposite of philosophy? Um, Get your philosophy. I don't know. It's like this. There's men and women here, and the two are opposites. One has an actual religion. It's called be with. And that's the woman, the feminine side. And the man, he's not born with it. He doesn't see, he has a problem with his mind. He has things in his head about his mother right off. So she has to know to push him away, kind of, into the man's world. See, I know this, I detected it. I'm listening, I'm looking. Even though I don't have kids, I'm looking at it. You know, my mom was pretty darn savvy. She preached love. She knew what Christ was doing. It was a love story. Anyway, watch the video after this video, please. And if I actually posted it, please like it at least and put an emoji. I want everybody to. And also try to donate something. Yeah, really. Because really, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep trying to give a good performance and put a cherry on top of it for you, right? The social